We live? We live? We doing this? Is it going through? It's going through. Hey everyone, it's Evil Nikke. Today we're back at it with more Nikke. There's a new update which is called Dark Hero. It's returning to the the gamer girl section. So Eleg and looks like Maiden and I forget her name, but I think she's the new recruit. The 1.5 anniversary has just ended, unfortunately. Makes me sad. I know. I hope you're sad. Well, I don't hope you're sad. I expect you to be sad. I'm bummed out about it. I wish it was longer. The minigame was really fun. I think that was the best minigame they've had so far. With the ReZero being a close second. Let's just do some dailies real quick. We're just going to get through this. Is there anything else here that's worth it? No. I only really get like a few things. I've been getting these because these get you some cool things for your profile. But they're kind of pointless. I learned what they were in the last event. I mean, they're cool, but I don't got enough points for anything. I need another raid. I don't like doing the solo raids because they're kind of boring. I think the raids are boring in general. It's just like, what do you like? It's just boring. Oh, Trony. Okay, let's see if we can get a Trony. We got a few pulls here we can do. Oh, I should have done a bad luck pull, but it doesn't matter because we got someone.
Soldier.
Who'd we get? Is it Trony? It's a missless. That might be a good sign. I don't know what she is. We got a Trony.
I'm Trony. Glad to...
Let's check her out. Nikke from Electric Shock Squad. Who else is on Electric Squad? It's just Eleg and her. Okay, well that's awesome. We got her in our first 10 pull, which is great. That means I don't have to keep pulling a million times to get her. But let's just power through this, and then let's get to here. Let's find her. Skills. So Trony, the T-Roni bomber, activates when hitting the target with full charge, affects the target if there are no enemies in T-Roni bomber status. Cumulative damage for 5 seconds. Function accumulates part of damage inflicted by the caster upon reaching the maximum accumulated damage. Deal damage to enemies before ending. Oh my god, there's so many effects. Effect 1, maximum accumulated damage is 907% of caster's final attack. Effect 2 accumulates 50% of damage dealt by self. Effect 3 deals distributed damage to all nearby enemies upon reaching the maximum accumulated damage. I don't know. Activates when hitting the target with full charge. So this activates when hitting with full charge. I mean, this seems interesting. Is she a rocket? No, I don't think she is. Maybe she's a sniper? Efficiency increase. Activates when attacking with full charge for 5 times. Affects self. Okay. Activates when hitting the target with full charge for 5 times. Affects the target. So it does both. And so she increases her distributed damage by 30%, and her defense goes down by 5% for 10 seconds. Okay, that's weird. And then her burst is Mega T-Roni. Affects self. Attack goes up almost 60% for 10 seconds. Cumulated damage ratio of the cumulative damage skill, 37% for 10 seconds. And she's a 40-second burst? I hate that. I hate the 40-second burst so much. I don't know if she's any good. This is really confusing. This is a lot of, like, nonsense. I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna be good.
If there is any electronic equipment you need, It's lovely weather outside today.
Hey, it's got foot. Oh,
Commander? Forget it. It's nothing.
Does she use foot pedals?
Maybe next week? No, maybe next month.
Does she have a Doge meme here on her screen? She's got a buff Doge meme. What the heck?
It's lovely weather outside today.
What is the other
Let's
meme? I can't
stay
see.
inside and play some games.
I don't know what that is next to it. That's funny. She's got a buff Doge meme. That's so odd. Whoa, that is a pose. Nice toes, nice grippers. I like her hair jiggle. Oh, look at her reload, and she's like, oh no, ah! Yeah, well, she's like a sniper, but she's not sniping. So it's more like a DMR almost. I don't know if I like that.
The Arc Rangers movie just got released in theaters.
Okay. Interesting, interesting. I don't know if I like her, but she's interesting. I don't hate her.
Did you get more clear? Or has the world gotten more blurry?
The world's gotten more blurry, girl. Someone put a Gaussian blur over the whole world, and now you gotta live with it.
Contains so many wonderful memories now.
Anne here is the main character of the new manga. That came out recently, which is interesting. Well, this has got her other version. I don't feel like grabbing the other one, but she's the main character. She's in it. I mean, they're the same character, just different. Oh god, I don't know if I did this already. Whatever. Why are they always like the ones that don't have like fully fledged out stories are just in your room? It's so weird.
What is this? You're not pulling a prank on me, are you?
Okay, get through all this. Blah 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 blah. His game teaches you just not to talk to women properly. Claim that. Once we're done with our dailies, we'll go into the event. We got T-Roni, so we'll be able to use her. The 1.5 anniversary is still going on here, huh? Interesting. I wonder if this event counts as still part of the 1.5. Because this is like a second part to another event. And I think they're going to explain the power source of the Ark. My theory is that it's a Rapture. My theory is that they've got a tied up Rapture inside the Ark, and I think they're siphoning power off of it. That's my theory. What do you guys like? Before, you know, no spoilers in the comments yet, but like, what do you guys think is gonna be? What do you think it's gonna be? I wonder. I just wonder.
Open up! Say Commander! I'm cooling down!
Drop the beat!
I am invincible!
I really, really like you.
Well, I haven't equipped Modernia's new skin yet either.
Girls, teach them a lesson!
Drop! Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end! Let's keep the momentum going.
Oh, she heals herself. Interesting. I didn't know she healed herself doing that. Oh, and she's dead.
Drop!
I am invincible!
Everyone, come with me.
This is taking forever!
Yeah, it is taking forever. Who said that? Was that Noah?
Drop the beat!
I am invincible!
Let's start it up.
This
I wish the AI in this game could target the red dots properly, like, because you have to manually do that.
Drop the beat.
I am invincible! Teach them a lesson!
Well, there goes our bird. Well, we have a second best one, so it's fine.
May this time last forever. Sorry, I'll get back to it soon.
I'm cooling down!
May this.
I am invincible!
Everyone, come with me.
Man, I didn't want that to activate right then there.
Let's give you a little pat.
Those guys are dead meat!
May this time.
Okay, we've almost got this guy down to 8. I think 9 is the final.
You're so cute, Commander.
This is taking forever!
May this.
I am invincible!
Everyone, come with me.
Oh, we ran out of time.
Only a real
We got close, though. We got close. That's the highest I've gotten in a while, and now we're going to get a bunch of rewards from it. Because 18, that's so good. I feel like they increased it. I don't think it was 18 before. Maybe I'm wrong. I think that's everything that we can do. Oh, we didn't level someone up, though. So let's level someone up. Let's go all the way down. So when it requires someone to do a level up for the daily, I always save my abnormals because the abnormals aren't part of any of the leaderboards. So like their levels don't actually matter,
Tried and true maid. I need to
which is
even harder.
unfortunate. I wish there was an abnormal leaderboard, but yeah, they just don't matter. Oh, I need to send social points. Social points are very easy to forget too, because it's just that red dot pops up so many times over and over again. Let's get all these. Cool, we only need a little bit more of those. You can claim this because we reached our commander level. And then let's go in here, do this real quick, because this is going to get us all these goodies. Let's actually open up some stuff here before we go into the event, because I got a lot of stuff that I want to open up. Let's open... I could open up one of these, whatever. Last Kingdom, cool. That's just what I didn't need. Yeah, you can open up all that. We have 12 of these. Let's just open them up to see if we get anything good. Okay. It seems whatever. I don't think that's the best. It's whatever. I mean, I'd like some better gear. Okay, let's see this. We can open up 10 of these. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, we got a noise. That's cool. We can open up this. Missless. Nah, nothing good. Oh, a Nero. We got 6 of these. Let's open up these. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Those are some good ones. Those are some good ones. I like volume. Volume's a good one to get. Let's crack open all these chests that are just pointless. Why is this still lit up? Let's just do this. No one. Joy, that was so amazing. I mean, they're not no one, but they're just not SSR material. If we go back to the lobby, we got enough to... No, that didn't count as recruits. Interesting. I guess the gems don't count as recruits anymore. Well... Oh, we're going to the event. Okay, let's do this. It's a place where anything can happen at any time. A place where countless dreams are shattered. We call this place The surface. Is this it? I'm so sorry. I couldn't protect you. That's enough! However, in this desolate, despairing place, there exists a glimmer of hope. That's enough of that talk. This isn't over yet. It's you. You're the... The Nikke troops have been surrounded by raptures. In their moment of desperation, a female figure appears before them. And her name is... the Black Archranger. Or, the Black Archranger. Let the mission begin. You've performed your duties admirably. Leave the rest to me and take a break. Long live the Archrangers! The Black Archranger carves her way through the battlefield with unstoppable power, and single-handedly fends off the Rapture offense from all directions. Oh, my mic is peaking a little bit. Let's back it up. And single-handedly fends off the Rapture offensive from all directions. Open. The surrounding Raptures fall one by one under her mighty attacks. She's got a laser gun. Enemy down! By the time everything is over, the sun has long set. Is it night? How beautiful. Surrounded by piles of shattered Rapture debris. The Black Archranger looks up at the sky, her dignified posture giving her the true air of a hero. Ha! There's no need for such a grand proclamations. I merely completed the mission which was assigned to me. More importantly, is everyone all right? Yes, everyone's safe thanks to you. Good. Can you stand? Glancing at the array of devastated Raptures before her, the Nikke lowers her head. Are you scared? A sea of white stars embroiders the night sky. Beneath the open sky, she starts to speak. Whenever my courage wavers, I look up at the sky. Every time I glance at such infinity, I realize that the surface, enigmatic and perilous as it may be, is also full of unfathomable beauty. There's another reason why I've been able to overcome my fear and keep fighting, and it's standing right next to me. The Black Archranger reaches out her hand to the mass-produced Nikke. So don't despair and stand up. Lift your head and look at the sky, and see what you're fighting for. What we are fighting for. If you do that, you can overcome any fears you have. Trony, we're here! Huh? Trony? Where is this sound coming from? I'm Archranger Black. What is with this hand? Can I hold it? Oh, it's foot. Leg. Huh? Did I do something wrong? It's just me. Trony, no need to be surprised. Eleg? If you do that, you can overcome any fears you have. As the Black Archranger movie plays in the background, the stirring tableau of the valiant figure fighting on the surface slowly recedes. What's a tableau? Revealing Tony alone in a room with a figurine in one hand and the other grasped to Eleg as she recites lines from the film. And Eleg, can we come in now? If now isn't a good time. Exia and Maiden awkwardly glance at Trony and Eleg. How long have you all been watching me? Not long. Let's say, how did those lines go again? The Black Archranger, let the mission begin. You've performed your duties admirably. Leave the rest to me and take a break. Stop! Long live the Archrangers! That's a pretty cool movie. You should invite me next time you watch it. Eleg close Eleg, close the door for a moment. Huh? Last Will and Testament, revision 429. Here lies Troni, a Nikke affiliated with the Electric Shock Squad, along with fellow Nikke's Eleg, Exia, and Maiden. Troni? It will all end quickly and painlessly. I better get going. I just remembered that I had something to do. Don't worry, this will all be over quickly. Troni, what's that you're holding? Is that a welder? You shouldn't come close. You shouldn't come so close holding that, you know? Troni? You're starting to freak me out, Troni. For a while, screams could be heard from Troni's room. Troni just tried to off everyone. Looks like Maiden's a gamer, huh? I didn't realize Maiden was a gamer. Oh, we're getting movie tickets. We're going to the movies? Oh, heck yeah. Let's do the challenge. I'm gonna start the battle with no one.
I shall take the lead.
We're going to the movies. Now, let me turn up the background just a little bit. That seems good. This guy's gonna die so fast, watch. It's gonna be over before I can even say it's over. Oh, he's dead. Ew, he spooged on the floor. Look at that. Ew.
I'm glad we wrapped this up before the tea got cold. Would you not agree, Pine?
Oh, tea is disgusting. Pew! I like the retro noises. Hey, yo. Of course, we have to use Troni and Eleg. And I guess Maiden and Exia.
At your service.
Who's another good burst 2 to use, though? I want someone cool. In fact, we should add someone strong. Who's strong? We'll just add her.
Engage.
Yeah, that seems good. I mean, it's a little weak, but it will be fine for the event. I received a strange message from Exia this morning. Wake up, noob. The time has come. Exia exhorts me to come over to Troni's room for a co-op mission. The situation seems urgent, so I rush over. Eleg, Exia, and Maiden have their faces buried in a tablet. I'm here. Not now, noob. We're raiding. Black Rose, a little help? You're the only one in our party who can deal damage right now. You're our last hope. You got it. Leave it to me. I, Black Rose, will not let you down. Psycho Pump. That's the spirit. Alright, Boom Guy. When I tell you, all you gotta do is use your special move. Then we're gonna be one heck of an... Then there's gonna be one heck of an... I can't speak today. Then there's gonna be one heck of an explosion. Kaboom! The three of them are completely immersed in the game, and aren't registering a single word that I say. I don't have much to do, so I go have a seat nearby and watch. Perhaps I'm just imagining things, but I could swear that something like this had happened before. Phase 1 clear. Hooray! Whew! Now I see why everyone now I see why no one has defeated this boss yet. We're only in its first phase and it's already lobbing these insta-kill attacks at us. We did it, guys! The game that they are playing, Final Quest Online, recently got an update with a DLC featuring a new raid boss. It appears they've all gathered in an attempt to take it down. Elysion, Mistless, and Tetra all working together in harmony. Games are indeed a wonderful thing. Commander, when did you get here? I've been here for a while. Oh, okay. Anyway, you should get ready. Ready for what? You're gonna join our raid party. Aren't the three of you enough? No way. I'm a tank and XC and E-Leg are both DPS. With a combination like that, we'll never make it past the third phase. If we want to clear the final stage, we need a dependable healer like you. So that's why you called me. If we don't have a healer in our party, we can only go so far. Come to think of it, where is Trony? Why isn't she joining you? Oh, Trony, do you see that over there? E-Leg points out to one side of the room, underneath a desk with which various Black Art Ranger merchandise is displayed. There's a large lump wrapped in a blanket. Huh? Did something happen? She's been like that ever since we saw her imitating the Black Art Ranger. Hey! Trony's urgent voice sounds from under the blanket. You said you would keep that a secret. Oh, whoops. Pretend you didn't hear any of that, Commander. Ugh. I hate you. I don't see why you're so upset. I thought your impression of the Black Arc Ranger was really cool. Nothing weird about it at all. The blanket rustles as if Trony is kicking her legs. E-Leg, if you don't mind, what? Leave Trony to me. I approach Trony with a puzzled E-Leg, leaving a puzzled E-Leg behind. Lifting the blanket ever so slightly, I'm greeted by Trony's beet-red face. Commander, all I did was recite a few lines back from the movie. I wasn't impersonating her or anything. It wasn't... Whatever my courage wavers, I look up at the sky. Do you mean those lines? Well, how did you know? Any commander worth their salt ought to know the Archranger's most famous lines. Those are from the Dark Hero episode, right? Aren't those being re-released as a movie? That's right. I've been dying to see it ever since I heard the news. I snagged the DVD as soon as we finished filming our interview. What interview? After we resolved the whole issue with the power outage in the Ark, we've had a deluge of requests from media outlets wanting to interview us. Some of them even got directly in touch with the central government. They're certainly determined. You're telling me... So anyway, Seiyun said I had to participate. I tried to bow out, but she kept pestering me until I went. Did the filming at least go well? Well, about that... Question. Please introduce yourself. Hello, I'm E-Leg from Electric Shock Squad. And to my left is... I'm Electronic Shock Squad. No, that's not it. Electronic Squad Shock. Well, what's my name again? Trony. A bit short for a self-introduction. Trony, you okay? Electric Shock Squad's Sock Electric... She's gonna be like this for a while, so you'll probably have to do some editing on your end. Are we free to say whatever we want this time as well? Okay, thanks. Did you hear that, Trony? Huh? Even if you made a mistake, they'll edit around it. So you don't have to be nervous. You're free to say whatever comes to mind. Okay, I'll try. We're all set to speak freely here, so go ahead. Good grief. Can't this bucket of bolts even spit out her own name? Or is she just gonna blurt out nonsense all day? Wow, Seiyun is kind of a dick. Trony hastily ensconces herself in the blanket. As I'm looking around hastily and find something to change the subject, I notice a calendar next to a clump of mud with the date circle. Trony, why did you circle this date here? Huh? Oh, that's... Trony looks back and forth between the lump of mud and the calendar for a while, then speaks up. Commander, are you free tomorrow by any chance? Why? I mean, if you don't have any spare time, it's okay. I'm more than willing to give you my time, Trony. I don't know about that. You are? But why? To be honest, I'm not entirely sure how to answer that question. Why are you asking me all this? That's a relief, hee. Without explaining any further, Trony heads over to the others who are waiting for her to join the game. She seems to be in higher spirits now, so that should be a good thing, right? It's like I have to keep her happy because she's like a very important Nikke to the Ark. Because she handles all the power supply
Today
shit.
sure isn't your lucky day.
I'm overwhelmed. Just need to do some fixing. Don't leave me behind. Huh? The battery is dead.
Reloading now. Boom! Boom! Boom!
Wow, I can't believe they got to use their abilities.
Good game.
A few hours later. Psycho Pump. There's an insta-kill attack coming up, so watch out. Psycho Pump. You've got to get the timing right to dodge properly. Psycho Pump. If you're having a hard time, just stick behind Black Rose. Psycho Pump. You got that, T-Roni? Got it, T-Roni. Psycho Pump. And stop typing out your skills in the chat. Sorry. Black Rose, don't worry. Black Rose, I did the same thing when I was new. Black Rose, just follow me and you'll be alright. Okay, thanks. Maiden drops her tablet. Maiden, is everything alright? Can you say that again, Trony? Thanks? Tears start to flow from Maiden's eyes. I'm so happy that I decided to play this game. Huh? What's going on? Psycho Pump. Black Rose, help! Psycho Pump. Black Rose! Black Rose! Huh? Black Rose isn't moving. The game isn't important right now. What do you mean? It's not important. Trony, thank me. I'm so touched. Huh? I barely said anything. Can I hug you? You already are. Oh, sorry, my arms moved without me realizing. Emergency, the tanker is gone. Woohoo! Woo, we did it! We finally did it! Exia, do you see that? Oh my gosh. It's a boom. It's really boom. Where the new map should be generated, the logo for boom is instead of running. So that's why the damage meter has been acting so funny. I should have known Eleg couldn't help herself. She's gone and installed boom inside Final Quest. Oh god. So Final Quest can run boom. This is truly a god tier game. Yeah. Maiden, can you put a stop to this, please? I'll try. Boom, boom, boom. Everyone, you should please concentrate. We've been raiding for the better part of the day. It's only natural that we're starting to lose focus. How about we call it a day? I suppose you're right. There's no sense in continuing with things as they are. Fine, we'll take on the last phase another time. I'm sorry. I could have done more. Please, Trony, no apologies necessary. You've only just started playing the game. I'd hardly expect you to be an expert right off the bat. Maiden, yes? Could you stop touching her? You're making her uncomfortable. Sorry, but honestly, my hands have a mind of their own. Maiden still has one arm wrapped around Trony's shoulders. Trony has her eyes closed, but is otherwise bearing it with a good grace. Seems like it may be difficult to get Maiden to stop this. Anyway, that's enough Final Quest for today. Good job, everyone. You too, Exia. So that's it then, huh? Excuse me? We're not done here. Now we've got to play some boom. Huh? She's right, Commander. We're just starting. So if you could sit back down, that'd be great. Oh, God. No one seems to have any intention of getting up from their seats. Okay. Just boom, boom, boom. After Final Quest Online, we progress to a series of different games. Look at how everyone but me is in the photo, huh? I like Maiden's pose. That's a really good pose. I mean, they're all pretty good, but why is Trony in the back? After Final Quest Online, we progress to a series of different games. Boom, Dragon Dungeon, Combat Ace, and more from different genres. Currently, we are immersed in the fighting game Iron Punch. Did I just hear Iron Punch? That was funny. Dang it. Arg. You've got to do better than that, Maiden. I'm trying my best. There must be some kind of bug in the game that would explain why Eleg isn't losing any health. I think it's just because she's good at avoiding attacks. That's impossible. How about I try and play hands-free? Honestly, I think I'd still win. No, you don't have to do that. Let's go again. It's time to get serious. If I could offer one piece of advice, maiden. Oh, it was if I could offer one piece of advice. They put a P there by accident. Smashing the buttons blindly won't activate any of the special moves. I know that, although it seems like some are enjoying the game more than others. The fact that all 4 of them are getting along brings a smile to my face. Aww. They all have friends. A few hours later. Eli, how about going a little easy on her? I was thinking the same thing. No, don't go easy on me! I knew you wouldn't want me to, so I haven't been. I'm getting tired of this game, though. Do you want to swap, Trony? No. What? We're not done here. I want one more rematch. You've been saying that for the last 2 hours. One last round, for real this time. Probably. Huh? Who's calling me? Gah, it's the boss. Can I answer this? Go ahead. Excuse me for a moment. Mm-hmm. Yes, boss? No, I'm not playing games again. Yes? Sorry? Right now? Okay, I'll be right there. Maiden hangs up the phone. What's wrong? Ugh. I think I've got to go. It's getting late anyway. How about we turn in for the day? Yeah, I think that'd be good. You're leaving already? Aw, don't worry. We'll see you again soon. Of course. We've still got one raid left for us to clear. Say it with me now, guys. Our fight is just beginning. Our fight is just beginning. Our fight just beginning. Just beginning. Just beginning. Filled with anticipation for the day ahead, the gamers finally call it a day for now. Oh my goodness.
Be careful not to run out of battery.
Battery overload.
Repair complete. Just need to do some fixing. Don't leave me behind.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Only number 2? Oh boy. This is gonna be a long event. There's so much talking. It's quiet now. Was it always this quiet? Tony turns on the radio while scratching her head. On the radio, an interview with Eli and Trony is playing. You resolved the power outage issue in the Ark, isn't that so? That's right. Trony is a specialist when it comes to both electricity and electronics. Thanks to her, not only were we able to resolve the power outage, but we did it with a boom! Do you really think I'm a specialist? Is this the last we've seen of these power outages? We believe so, as long as the converter we invented is in play. Any outages should be a thing of the past. Okay, cool. However, power may be temporarily down whenever we have to inspect the converter. So if there comes a time when your power goes out, don't panic. Stay calm, hang tight, and until we finish examining the converter, and everything will be fine. This incident highlights once again that you two have played a large part behind the scenes to ensuring that the Ark runs smoothly. Some citizens have taken to hailing you two as silent heroes. Is there anything you would like to say to your admirers out there? How about you first, Trony? Trony begins to have a terrifying flashbacks of the dramatic event. Oh no. And quickly turns off the radio. Deafening noise rings out in her mind instead of the crimson-colored room. Dozens of eyes are trained on Trony. Their gaze is penetrating and merciless, as if they're asking, "Are you actually a hero? A hero? Hero, Trony? Are you okay?" "Yeah, I'm fine." "Are you sure?" "I'm just a little tired, that's all." "Well, you have been pushing yourself awfully hard recently. What with filming all these promos and interviews. And that's on top of all the power source research you've been doing. Speaking of which, you've been going to the lab pretty much every day, haven't you?" "Yeah, I have." Here, I want you to have this." Eleg hands Trony a movie ticket. "Wait, is this... It's a ticket for the premiere of the Black Arc Ranger movie. Tomorrow's the first day off in ages. Why don't you go treat yourself to a movie?" "I was planning to just take a short break in the morning before going to the lab." No, you should take advantage of the time off and get some proper R&R. But you'll be here on your own. And I'll get a nice boom session while you're not here." "Is it all you ever... Anyway, I'll be taking it easy myself tomorrow, so don't worry your pretty little head. Oh, by the way, you said you'd finish that report I was asking about, right?" "Yeah, I'll bring it to you later. Thanks. I'll give it a once-over tomorrow." "Alright. Just don't work too hard." Trony begrudgingly accepts the movie tickets. "Huh? How come there are two? I knew you'd turn around halfway to the theater and make some excuse about it being crowded or something. So please get the commander to tag along and make sure you actually turn up." "Okay, fine, I'll go." "Have a good time." "Thank you for thinking of me. Hold on, did you say the commander's coming with me?" Slump. Eleg catches Trony as she limply falls from her chair. "Hey, are you okay?" "Sorry, I just imagined asking the commander to see a movie together and got a bit lightheaded. Could you ask him for me by any chance?" "Okay, fine, I'll do it." Okay, wow. No one wants to take me a movie. I want to go to movies.
Hacker ready.
Huh? The battery is dead.
The battery is dead, eh?
Battery overload.
Just need to do some fixing. Don't leave me behind.
Reload.
They just developed something like an infinite magazine.
Good game.
That was 3. The next day, at the Electric Shock Squad's laboratory, Eleg is staring at the heading of the report. Special Entity Material H. I might just be able to glean some clues from this. Guess I should just dive in. After taking a deep breath, Eleg begins to read the report. As she turns the pages, her expression gradually darkens. By the time she reaches the last page, her voice is trembling as she reads aloud. Evaluation of the peculiar entity Material H by Mana. Material H possesses a structure and form that is strikingly similar to that of the Ark, and appears to have been created by raptures. In fact, one could even venture to deem it a miniature version of the Ark. Material H generates energy from assimilating Nikkes, which is remarkably similar to how first-generation raptors reinforce their power sources via assimilating organic matter. In conclusion, it is increasingly clear that the other forces behind us know about the true nature of how the power source functions. Bah, this is no good. We already knew there had to be others who knew about all this, besides Trony and I, so why am I shaken up? I can't... Eleg tightly grips the table in an effort to steady her trembling hands. After taking a few deep breaths, her shaking finally ceases. Phew, I can't afford to be frightened like this. I've got too much to do. That's right. There is much to be done. Ether? Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time I've shown up unannounced. You're not feeling uneasy about anything, are you? Who, me? Uneasy? No way. Your acting skills leave much to be desired. I'm just messing with you. I merely came to check on the progress of the latest task MMR assigned us. So relax, or else I might misinterpret it as you being suspicious of me. Oh, okay. So, when do you think the equipment will be ready? It should be able to be delivered next week. We'll let you know as soon as it's finished. That's a relief. What's that supposed to mean? I'm merely suggesting that you're doing a commendable job with the tasks assigned to you. Of course, you shouldn't expect anything less from us. Good. So long as you keep it up in the future. Come again? The top brass are keeping an eye on you, you know. They're paying close attention to whether the Electric Shock Squad is doing well. Is that so? It's a little overwhelming, if I'm being honest. You know, Trody and I hate being in the spotlight. That hardly sounds like the words of a pair of heroes. At any rate, your primary goal is to ensure that the Ark remains operational. I trust that you'll do everything in your power to make that happen. You know as well as I do that there's nothing the higher-ups aren't willing to do for the sake of the Ark's survival. I know it all too well. Good. Well then, keep up the good work. I hope that report is making for good reading. After Ether leaves, Eleg wearily sits down. What have we gotten ourselves into, Trony? Oh no. Meanwhile, one of the Arcs... Oh, I missed it. Is everything okay, my friend? Just say the word and I can take over. I don't understand. Fine, I'll go over it again. We've received orders from a senior official in the central government. There are individuals inside the Ark planning a terrorist attack as we speak. A directive has been issued for the extrinsic squad to secure the targets and hand them over to MMR affiliated central government forces as soon as possible. I have a proposition. How about I handle this mission solo? I see no reason for Maiden to join. I could get the job. I can see this job through myself. Boss, are you really sure that Electric Shock Squad is the ones behind the conspiracy? We're positive. Eleg and Trony are your next targets. Oh my god, espionage! You sit here and hang tight. I'll take care of this. Be right back. No, I'm taking care of this operation. I need to. You shouldn't punish yourself. Guillotine, please. Very well. However, if anything happens, I will intervene. That is one thing I cannot and will not compromise on. All right, thank you. Morning, Inky. How's it going? I just woke up a little bit ago.
Safety first.
There was a new event in Nikke this morning, so I have to play.
Loading now.
It's a lot of reading, though. And I hate reading.
Overwhelmed. Hacking. Work complete. I did it.
Whoa, she uses her feet to hack.
Time for the grand finale.
That's wild.
I feel kind of cool.
That was 4. We're going into 5. Trony and I agree. Trony and I have agreed to meet at the square, and so I am on my way there. Once I arrive, I see Trony sitting on a bench staring blankly at the billboard, which is relaying a broadcast featuring the Electric Shock Squad. Morning. Hey, Commander. You becoming quite the celebrity with all these TV appearances. Yeah, I hope nobody recognizes me. Just in case, though, I've been practicing my autograph. Trody and I watched the broadcast for a while. For some reason, there doesn't appear to be any footage of Trony. It may be a while yet until Trony is being herringooed for autograph. I don't know what that. There's some words in this fucking update, man. Yeah, this character's got a lot of feet. I don't know what's going on with her, but she's got a lot of feet. How come They're only showing footage of Eleg. Didn't you want to go see the movie today? Why don't we head to the theater? Oh, sure. Before we do that, though, could you help me with something? What is it? Do you remember before when you asked me why I circled that date on the calendar? Sure. That's the day I first joined the Electric Shock Squad. It was also the first time I ever met Eleg. Eleg has been doing so much for me all these years. And so I wanted to give her something. So I wanted to give her something for once. I was trying to think of what to get her as a present. But then I realized I've never actually given a gift to anyone before. So I was hoping I could get some suggestions from you. I'd be happy to help. Do you have any general ideas of what to get her? Eleg is all about boom, so I was thinking maybe something related to that. A boom guy plushie, maybe? Would that be weird? I think she'd love that. How about we head to the shopping center and check out the gaming store? The shopping center? Oh boy, let me take a few deep breaths. Could you give me a few days to prepare mentally? Let's go. I dragged the reluctant Trony with me to go to the shopping center. At the gaming center store. Trony's cowering in a corner, hiding from all other people. Okay. Trony, you'll never be able to choose a gift if you stay huddled in the corner. Hello, is there something you're looking for? No, I remember it all. That traumatic interview, the panic of being bombarded with questions, the humiliation of not being able to string words together and being sent to the orphanage. Is everything alright, miss? Just pretend you didn't hear that. Do you perhaps have any boom-related products? Sorry, but Eleg recently cleaned us out. Man, Eleg bought the whole stock? So we're out of stock. Thank you anyway. Sure thing. If you need anything else, let me know. The store clerk leaves to help another customer. What should we do now? Eleg is an avid gamer, so how about we get her some gaming peripherals? What, the game is wild? Yeah, it's wild. Lots of feet. I don't know. She's always got everything you could possibly need. Thanks to all the devices our squad has made. Right, I forgot both of you are skilled inventors. Is there something else Eleg likes besides boom? I'm not sure. It's kind of pathetic when you think about it. What do you mean? Eleg understands me more than I understand myself, but I know next to nothing about her. They animate all these characters in live 2D. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I post videos of Nikke online. I really, like, I've got no shame. I'm also very high level, so the world will know. Yeah, so they do all the animation for this in live 2D. All the hair is like physics. It's just looped though. It's like cycles. So it's like all the same stuff you would do with a VTuber. They do in here, but then it's like put into a game engine instead. Also, you can see she's got a Doge meme here. Let me see if I can put. Oh, you can't really see it on the stream, but like right here. Does my mouse show up on screen? Yeah, right here. She's got the Doge meme, the buff Doge guy. Yeah, this is Trony. She's the new character. I don't really understand her abilities. She's kind of like a sniper. She's not my favorite. She's cute though. Seems like she's got a lot of trauma. Seems like she grew up in an orphanage or something, and I don't know. They just alluded to that. Hold on, what time is it? Oh my gosh, it's nearly time for the movie premiere. You're right, we'll figure out a gift after the movie. Alright, time to drag me to the movie theater. Okay. Soon after, at the theater. Despite the fact that it's a grand premiere, there is surprisingly a lack of spectators. Oh my god, no one's here for the movie premiere. This movie's gonna bomb. Even though I've seen all the episodes before, I'm still excited to see them in a new format. Sheesh. Okay, sorry. Even though the movie hasn't started, Trony has both hands tightly clasped together and her eyes glued to the screen. Soon after the movie begins. Dark Hero. As the title sequence flashes across the screen, Trony's eyes sparkle. After that, random snippets of fight scenes featuring the Black Arc Ranger illuminate the big screen. Long live the Arc Rangers. Who? Next to me, Trony, there is another moviegoer who can't be clearly made out. I merely completed the mission which was assigned to me. All the help I gave you tonight will only be known to you and me and the dark sky above us. Woohoo! Ah, what a hero! Each time the Black Ark Ranger utters a famous line, both Trony and the mysterious moviegoer have the same enthusiastic reaction. After a while, the movie reaches its conclusion. The Black Ark Ranger is so incredible. Both Trony and the moviegoer adjacent to us were engrossed to the very end. Absolutely. What an incredible experience. Oh my god, who is this? Even as the credits run, they're still not fully over. This movie is always a blast to take in. The Black Ark Ranger? Oh my god, she's real! I wonder if she's going to be recruitable in the future. I liked her design. I liked the Ranger outfit.
Before we begin, Commander, could I possibly have a cookie?
She wants a cookie. So this character right here, this maiden character in the middle, this is Flaming's favorite character.
Target down.
She's like a nurse, an edgy nurse, a goth nurse. That's how I'll describe her.
Time for the grand finale!
So annoying. Did you hear that?
Nikke, Trony, it's been a while. Black Ark Ranger? That's me. Did you enjoy the movie? How did you know our names? You both came to my fan meet and greet at the Ark Gaming Expo. Commander. Yeah? I can officially die and rest in peace now. If you would, please pass my last will and testament, revision number 430, onto Eleg. Drop. A dumbfounded Trony slumps from her chair, and I manage to catch her before she hits the floor. You can't die yet. You still need to decide on a gift for Eleg. Oh, right. Trony, I heard you and Eleg got the Ark out of quite the pickle. Oh, that was nothing compared to what you do. All we did was repair the converter and restore the power. Nothing worth praising, really. If the Ark fell into darkness, the glimmer of hope amongst the citizens would likewise be snuffed out. You kept all that hope alive. If that isn't worthy of being deemed a hero, then what is? I must express my heartfelt gratitude to you. I kept hope alive. No, I'm no hero. Not like you. Everyone says I am, but I'm not the gallant figure people they make me out to be. Trony averts her gaze as she ruthlessly puts herself down. You're not like that. You're not like me, you say? Tell me then, what kind of hero am I exactly? You save people, and you've rescued the Ark from the brink of catastrophe countless times. Haha, is that so? Do you have a moment? Well, I do need to pick out a gift for Eleg. It won't take too much of your time. I promise. We find ourselves walking around the Ark with the Black Ark Ranger. Can't believe it's a real person. I thought it was just like an actor. Are they like a Nikke as well? I wonder. So like in this world, Enki, if you don't know, Nikkes are like robot girls. Like they were all girls at one point, and then they died, and then they put their brains into like robot bodies, and now they're like robot girls, and they're super strong, and they kind of live in secret in the city amongst humans, but they're like military at the same time. And I don't know if there's like an actual like age on them either. Like, cause I think, yeah, Trony's a Nikke. I don't know if the Ark Ranger is a Nikke though. I'm assuming she might be. Performing various small acts of kindness, helping the elderly cross the street, playing with the children. She looks like a Nikke. Whenever someone has like a specific design like this, they're usually a Nikke. Playing with children. Thanks to these small displays of kindness, each area we visit is soon filled with laughter. That's enough for today, I think. We can end our patrol here. Well done, you two. Do you usually patrol around like this? If I have time. The unfortunate thing is I typically don't have time to spare. You're pretty busy, so I can imagine. True. However, seeing everyone smile is the greatest reward I could ask for. It does make you feel good. Then let me ask you again, Trony. What kind of hero am I? Do I spend every waking moment saving people's lives and averting catastrophes? Or am I simply someone who, as we just saw, performs small acts of service? Trony, a hero is someone who fully embodies their own beliefs, instead of living their life according to the expectations of others. Living by your own code and principles is what makes a true hero. And you don't have to be exactly like me. You don't have to be this majestic figure that people envision you to be. It's not important to how other people see you. You need to define yourself, what justice means to you, and you have to figure out for yourself what kind of hero you want to be and what principles you want to follow, what principles I want to follow. I know this all sounds very dramatic and lofty, but I'm just cribbing from a speech that Red gave me a way back, which made me end up joining the Arc Rangers. Man, for context, she's supposed to be like a Power Ranger, and I don't know if she's a Nikke. That's like she's in a movie, right? Like, so I think she just might be a human pretending to be like a superhero. And I think she's talking about the Red Ranger, like, or the Red Arc Ranger, I should call it. But like, they've never talked about the Red Arc Ranger. You just assume there's a Red Ranger because there's the black one. Like, it doesn't. At that time, I thought I'd be a hero capable of empowering others like Red. I'm still not talking. Whatever. Anyway, I've made my point, so I'll say goodbye here. There's something I wanted to say. What is it? You are the kind of hero. You are that kind of hero. You do empower others. Never mind. I don't really know what I'm saying. Thank you. Let's part ways here. Hopefully we will have a chance to meet again in the future. With that, Black Ranger turns and leaves. Trony waves goodbye for a long time at the figure of the Black Arc Ranger, who slowly fades into the distance. Suddenly, I remember something. Trony, about the gift. Even if it's not something you'd necessarily think Eleg would want, as long as you put your heart into it, it will be enough. It's the thought that counts. I see. I understand what you're saying. Sorry, but may I excuse myself? I've decided on what to get her. Of course. Let me know what she thinks of it. I will. Oh, and thank you for today. As I watch Trony leave, the Black Arc Ranger's words echo in my mind. I think about that for a long time. Should I go back and give that movie another watch? Why would I go watch the movie again? Oh my god. That night, Trony's room, as she hums the Arc Ranger movie theme song. Trony is hard at work making a gift for Eleg that she's bound to love. A custom boom-themed gamepad, unlike anything that can be found at the Arc. That should do it. After inspecting the completed gamepad, Trony turns to look at the clay figure on her desk, which Eleg made for her. She fashioned it in the shape of the Black Arc Ranger in an effort to encourage Trony to come out of her room a while back. Trony treasures it more than anything, and as she looks at the precious figurine, she mumbles under her breath, I hope she likes it. Carrying the simple wish in her heart, Trony waits for Eleg's return. However, she's waiting in vain, for on that very same day, Eleg went missing. Dun dun dun! Not Eleg. The Extrinsic Squad, a group of Nikkes that was created to suppress and eliminate any Nikke who became irregulars. A squad whose very existence is shrouded in mystery. And due to all these cloak and dagger measures, Maiden has never felt a sense of belonging. Hey Maiden, why'd you have to meet us in such a creepy place? Are you getting back at me for yesterday? Hey, you don't look so good. Did something bad happen? Yes, something bad has happened. Maiden has always yearned for a sense of belonging, to find a place where she could make friends and embrace her true self. That's why, Maiden, you're now officially a part of the team. She accepted Exia's offer with such a fervor. Maiden, was it? Nice to meet you. Don't just stand there. Trony, say hi. Hi, nice to meet you. She opened up to Eleg, Exia, and Trony. Eleg, meeting you has brought me so much joy. I hope that you know that. But why? Main shakes her head in distress and pulls out her phone. Boss, it's Maiden. Requesting authorization to remove the mask. Yes, target has been secured. Yes, I'm carrying out the directive now. Main takes off her mask. Oh my gosh, she took off her mask! Maiden, are you crying? Is everything okay? Freeze. Just as Eleg reaches out to wipe the tears from Maiden's face, she freezes mid-movement. For the first time in Maiden's life, someone saw her take her mask off and wasn't afraid. And how does she repay them? By using her powers against them. I hoped that you would be scared of me like all the others. Target has been restrained. Transferring to the designated coordinates now. Oh my god, she just kidnapped Eleg! Betrayal. The betrayal of
You can
trust.
leave this to me. Trust me.
Oh, but now they're fighting together. I don't...
They're
This
down
game,
already?
man. This game.
Reloading now. Hacking the enemy system.
Oh, and
Hacking
the
complete.
fight is over. This game is very easy with the actual fights.
Rapture's eliminated. Hacker ready.
Hacker ready.
Target down.
It should be level 6.
Verifying codes.
Repair complete.
We're about halfway through the story for this event. Thank goodness. This event is kind of long. Like, this is a little bit longer than normal.
Just need to do some fixing. Don't leave me behind. Give them
Boom,
it.
boom. I like when she goes boom, boom, boom.
Rapture's eliminated.
Trony fiddles with her phone nervously. Despite waiting all night, there is still no sign of Eleg. And unlike before, she can't be reached at all. This has never happened before. I hope Eleg's doing okay. Just then, footsteps can be heard out in the hallway. Eleg? Filled with anticipation, Trony bolts up from her seat. However, the person who comes through the doorway is not Eleg. Sorry to disappoint you. I know you'd rather see Eleg right now. Instead, Ether enters the room looking weary as always. I should have figured that your dormitory would just be like... would just be as much of a pigsty as your lab. I can see now why Seiyun is always moaning about cleanliness, or rather, the lack thereof. What are you doing here? I'm here to give you information. Information I'm sure you're eager to know. Huh? Eleg's whereabouts. Caught your interest, have I? Do you know where Eleg is? I do. Then tell me, where is she? But it might be rather shocking to hear. Are you sure? What are you talking about? You know, Trony, that's the thing about confidential documents. They usually contain information that isn't meant to be seen by just anyone, and becoming privy to such information could put you in harm's way. One of the higher-ups noticed you two meddling in the MMR's Material H report, and now they know that you and Eleg are aware of the truth behind the Ark's power source. I don't understand. That's why Eleg was apprehended. Orders came down yesterday from the central government to MMR, were to capture both of you and Eleg, as you two are orchestrating a terrorist attack. As Trony begins to step back, Ether raises both of her hands in the air. Oh, don't misunderstand me. I didn't come here to take you in. Quite the opposite, actually. I came here to give you a chance. Ether approaches Trony with an equivocal smile. You have two options. The first is to say that Eleg is the sole individual responsible for planning the attack, and that you don't know anything about it. If you do that, I'll be sure to do whatever I can to clear your name. After that, it's quite, something. You forget everything you know about the power source, and simply work hard to keep things going just as they are. Who is this new waifu, and why does she have grape, lemon, lime punch IV on her boba? This is Ether, and she is not new. She is kind of been around. She is a scientist, part of the MMR. I actually don't like MMR. MMR are kind of shady. So like, these are the new girls on the left here. But MMR, like in like other events, they're They run like a high school, and like if the girls don't like exceed their expectations when they graduate the high school, they like wipe their memories and make them start over from freshman year in like a new body. And like it's kind of messed up. Naturally, in order to maintain your image as a heroic figure, you won't be able to associate with Eleg ever again. If you want these changes against you to be lifted, that's a sacrifice you'll have to be willing to make. This is the new girl. What's the other option? Here, Ether hands over a note. These are the coordinates where Eleg is being held. They're scheduled to begin interrogating her later today. As soon as that's finished, she will be disposed of. The second option is that you personally attempt to go and rescue Eleg yourself. But you don't have much time. If you get caught, your memory will be wiped and you'll be disposed of as well. Of course, if you do manage to rescue Eleg, both of you will forever be fugitives on the run. There's not much time, Trony. Make your choice. Show me what you can do. Can you do that for me? Sheesh. She's gonna be on the run now? I wonder how this event is gonna go. I think this event is... So the 1.5 anniversary just ended, and I think this... But they're still having the flags for it in the mini world. So I think this is like still part of the anniversary event, and I think this might actually have like some repercussions to the event, because they're continuing this to be like a part B to like a different event.
Rapture's eliminated.
And this is Eleg, who has been kidnapped. A lot of people like her. A lot of like I think Sav was saying she wants to cosplay her, but like, she's really popular here in the West. I think it's because she looks very Western, and she's also a gamer. And I think the whole like cosplaying a girl who's a gamer girl is kind of like a trend. But anyway, like I've seen a lot of people saying they want to cosplay as her. It also looks like an easy cosplay. I'm not gonna lie. I received a message from Exia. Oh, we got to do some reading more. Oh my god. Noob. We've got a problem. What is it? Eleg and Trony were supposed to come over for a raid an hour ago, but I can't reach either of them. Can you try? Okay, give me a second. I call Eleg, Trony, and Maiden, but none of them pick up. Now that I think about it, Trony never let me know how it went with her giving Eleg her gift. Something isn't right. Oh god, another text. What happened? No one is answering my calls. Huh? What? What's going on here? I share Exia's worry about something nefarious might be going on. We should head over to Electric Shock's dormitory and investigate. When we arrive at the dormitory, all the doors are mysteriously wide open. Huh? Rustle. I hear a sound from Trony's room. Trony? I cautiously head inside Trony's room. Inside, Ether is examining the Black Arc Ranger figurine. Ether? What are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. Number 7. Ether puts down the figurine she is holding and approaches me. Who did you come to see? Trony? Eleg? Both? Answer my question. Let me give you a little piece of advice. Don't get yourself mixed up with those two. What happened to them? So you don't know. Alright, let me fill you in. Eleg and Trony were planning a terrorist attack. As a result, the higher-ups at the MMR have ordered us to arrest both Electric Shock members and have their memories wiped. What? More accurately, just one will have their memory wiped. The other will be disposed of as an example to the rest. The top brass wants to mitigate any damage, any and all potential risks within the Ark. There's no way either of those two were planning an attack. You seem to trust them quite a bit. Yes, it's just as you said, they had no part in any purported terrorist attack. No, their crime was of another nature. Would you like to know what it was that they did? By now, Ether has come uncomfortably close and is scrutinizing my expression with much intensity. Not interested. All I want to know is where they are. Sah, you're no fun. Let me guess, you intend on saving them, is that it? Even for you, associated with those two can only end poorly. I walk past Ether towards the table where various Black Art Rangers memorabilia is displayed. In the middle of the table is a customized boom gamepad. This must have been the gift Trony was intending to give to Eleg. I reached out for the gamepad. Trony wanted to give Eleg a gift. I'm going to make sure she gets it. I figured you would go to that route. It's a good thing I prepared another copy. Ether tosses me a folded up note. That, once opened, reveals a set of coordinates. Is this where... Yes, Eleg is being held there. Trony rushed out not too long ago, intent on rescuing her. You should get a move on. What's your game here, Ether? Ether waves her hand nonchalantly, signaling that she doesn't intend on elaborating, then heads outside. Oh boy. Noob. Noob! If you're getting these, please respond. Exia? Ah, you can hear me. Good. I overheard everything you and Ether just said. Let's go get Eleg and Trony. If you heard everything, then you should know that you shouldn't get involved with this. But you said all you're doing is helping deliver Trony's gift to Eleg. Well, it's the same for me. I'm the party leader, so I've got to do my due diligence and round up my party members who didn't show up for the raid. That raid isn't going to clear itself, you know. I'll lead the way. All right, it's all yours. Operator Exia is on the case. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Oh boy. We're gonna go straight into a fight? Yeah.
Safety first.
This should be... We should go in... I think this was 7?
Fixing. Don't leave me
Maybe? I
behind.
don't know. I've lost count.
Talking.
It might still be 6. This just might be the end of 6.
Woo!
Yeah, this is a pretty long event. This is like... I want to say we're like 15 minutes longer so far than normal. We might even go a little past that. Oh, that was 9?
Kinda cool.
Okay, hell yeah. So we're gonna be talking after following Exia's directions, which lead me to a deserted alleyway. I see a few androids standing guard. Noob, you see that building at the end of the alleyway? That's where the coordinates are leading. The guards look like they mean business. Is there any way to enter that building without being noticed? If I may, I'd like to make a suggestion. We could use a cardboard box. Haven't you ever played a stealth game before? If you hide inside a box and move whenever the guards aren't looking, you'd be able to sneak past unnoticed. There just happens to be a discarded box nearby. I'll have to see if I can fit into this thing. Am I really, like, solid snaking my way into this facility? I'm greeted by the sight of Trony's inside the box! Sorry, but could you please close the box? Commander, what are you? Whoa, I never thought anyone would actually try this. Exia, we've come to help. You have? I gave Trony the gamepad. Whoa, what's going on? You still have a gift to give. Also, I don't want to hear anything about how it's dangerous for me to get mixed up in this. Noob and I have already discussed it and come to an agreement. Aren't you going to take it? As Trony climbs out of the box, she takes the gamepad from me. Thank you. I'll be sure to give this to her. That's the spirit. Now, back to the topic at hand. I'm wondering if there's any way we can distract the guards. Exio, would hacking be possible by any chance? It sure would be. In fact, while you're deliberating whether or not to get in the box, I took it upon myself to do a bit of research. Once I hack into the surveillance androids, they should be offline for about 10 seconds, after which they'll recover. I hope you two have got your running shoes on. Are you ready, Trony? Ready. All right, hacking into the enemy maintenance system now. Done. It's game time. Okay, we're running. That was me running. With Exia's help, we enter the building undetected and unscathed. That's stage 1 clear. Now moving on to stage 2. The number one thing is to not get detected by any enemies. Yes, yeah, that's the last thing we want, is to get surrounded in a place like this. On top of that, guards inside the building are human. They're known for shooting first and asking questions later. Exercise extreme caution. We will. How does she know that? How does she know that there are humans in here? I don't understand. I've had a look at the security camera footage along with the building blueprints. Oh, so she's already hacked the building? This place seems to be a deserted MMR facility. I'll guide you to the point where Eleg is most likely being held. Before that, could you wait a moment? Trony holds up the gamepad. Left, right, A, B. There we go. After Trony presses a few buttons, wong, all the lights in the building go out. What kind of gamepad is that anyway? It's a function I incorporated in case I ever in case I was ever too lazy to get up and turn off the lights while playing a game. Why would she have it then? You would give it to Eleg. Like, even on the small operator screen, Exia's excitement is palpable. She is nearly vibrating. Oh my god. That's got to be the most impressive gamepad of all time. I was wrong for talking smack about Missless before. What other functions does it have? It can install Boom on nearly any. It can install Boom on any nearby electronic devices. It also pairs with them automatically. So, could you tell us where to go? Oh, sorry. I got a bit carried away thinking about the gamepad. Alright, let's do this. Stage 2, we're coming for you. Okay, so that was 9 question mark, and this is gonna be 10. So we've got 3 levels and cutscenes left. Oh my gosh. Pew 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 pew. I didn't realize Maiden could freeze people with her mouse. That's interesting.
Just need to do some fixing. Don't leave me behind.
I didn't realize that was part of her skill set. And that she was there to stop people, like terrorists and stuff.
Rapture's eliminated.
Meanwhile, after a long and grueling interrogation, Eleg is slumped in the corner of the room, exhausted. What's going to happen to me? Whatever this is, I hope it all ends with me. At the moment, the locked door is open. Eleg comes in. Maiden cautiously enters. Maiden? I thought the interrogation was over. Or have you come to finish the job? No, I just wanted to talk to you. Is that okay? You want to talk with me? If you're not up to it, I understand, but do as you please. It's a bit dirty, but if you look hard enough, there should be a spot where you can sit. It feels a bit strange for me to be playing host. Alright. Main crouches down next to Exia. An awkward silence descends between them for a while. It is Eleg who breaks the silence. Well, what did you want to talk about? Ah, yes, right. I heard that you said during the interrogation how the planned attack on the Ark was all you're doing. That's right, I'm a heinous criminal. You ought to be careful. Nothing good will come out of associating with me. Even Trony, who had nothing to do with any of this, was mistaken as a co-conspirator. Eleg, it's just you and me right now. I asked the others to give us a few moments alone before it's all over. You can tell me the truth, please. If you're honest with me, I might be able to help somehow. I just told you, associating with me will only bring misfortune on yourself, unless you want to be accused of being a terrorist too. This is for the best. I can take responsibility for everything and exonerate Trony of all these trumped-up charges. Surely there's a better way. There has to be. I don't know what's going on right now, but one thing I'm sure of is that you're no terrorist. It's not too late to come clean. Oh gosh, she's okay. And explain this has all been a colossal mix-up. Even if I did that, it wouldn't change anything. What are you talking about? For one thing, you wouldn't be sent to the scrapyard. Maiden is practically screaming, but Eleg only closes her eyes. I'm sorry. I don't want you to get involved. What do you mean? Despite her best attempts, Maiden is unable to get through to Eleg, and vice versa. Suddenly, there is an unmistakable sound of an explosion outside, which oddly sounds like an 8-bit. Eleg knows what it is as soon as it reaches her ears. It's the sound effect from Boom! Trony? Trony to the rescue.
Let's get this over with.
It seems like the Ark has got like a splintering command structure.
An electrifying blow.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Trony proceeds to use various functions she incorporated into the gamepad, activating the sprinkler system. This is a feature I added in case it gets too hot while gaming. So she would activate the sprinkler system if it got too hot? Really? What a weirdo. Uh-huh. Disrupting all communications. In case Tyrion tried to call us while we're in the middle of a good game. Nice. Remotely installing Boom instantaneously. With these different functions, Trony distracts essential government troops enough so that we can move through the facility unimpeded. Exia, can you get us through this door? Sure thing. Fortunately, I'm skilled at picking locks. Exia unlocks multiple sealed doors and guides us to areas where there is no sentries present. Enter the right hallway and go up the stairs. Whoa, it's cleaner in here than I thought it'd be. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Exia expertly fulfills her role as an operator, helping us locate the shortest and most effective route. With the aid of both Trony and Exia, all of us are able to safely reach our destination. Stage 2 cleared. All we have to do is pass through this hallway and we'll be able to reach the room where Eleg is being held. Let's get a move on. Roger. Just a second, Commander. What? Look over there. Trony is pointing at the opposite side of the darkened hallway. Maiden? Maiden stands up opposite us with her head bowed low. How did you know? It appears the extrinsic squad is involved in this somehow as well. Are you here to rescue Eleg too? You're all here for Eleg, Maiden mutters to herself as she slowly lifts up her head. She is not wearing her mask. Oh, let's look at her face. Let's look at her face. Interesting. Uh-huh. You don't really ever get to see her without her face. It's interesting. She's not wearing her mask. Oh! Trony, get back! Huh? Target secured. Deploying Kotodama as ordered. Maiden? Trony, due to Eleg's testimony, charges against you have been dropped. However, the order issued to me has not been rescinded yet. What are you saying? I'm warning you. If you come any closer, I'll have no choice but to arrest you. If you stop now, you can remain a hero. So please don't come any closer. Let me handle this, Trony. I'll talk to her. Trony lowers her head. No, Commander. Running away won't change anything. Trony takes a step towards one's friend. In order to save another, Maiden, when I was young, people often asked us about our dreams. Some of them say that they want to be doctors who save lives, or others proclaim they want to be a hero who saves the day, like the Archrangers. As for me, my answer is always the same. I would answer while looking up towards the sky above me. My dream is to be able to look at the sky. The other kids would laugh and make fun of me. What kind of stupid dream is that? Every time that happened... Well, I mean, so the thing that you don't know is that they live underground, so the sky they're looking at isn't the real sky. And she's the only one who knows that, because she figured it out, because she's like a tech genius. Every time that happened, I would promise myself that someday I would see the real sky. Underneath the bright light of the sun, I would take in the vast world before me. Back then, I didn't know. I had no idea the only light I would ever end up chasing would be the glow of a television screen hooked up to a gaming console. I wanted to see the world in all its majesty. But I ended up becoming petrified of it. I thought I would become the protagonist of the story, but I turned out to be barely a footnote. How could I have known? But you know, a friend of mine always reached out to me saying, "You are a shining star." And that is not fitting for me to be cooped, and that it was not fitting for me to be cooped up in a dark room. No matter what I was afraid of right now, she told me you can certainly overcome it with your strength. And as Trony looks into Maiden's eyes, I see an entire landscape in Trony's own eyes, one unlike anything which I'd ever seen before. Beep. In Trony's mind, a deafening roar can be heard, and the entire area becomes bathed in red. The endless sea of accusatory eyes stare at Trony, questioning if she's really a hero. After discovering the truth behind the Ark's power source, after feeling the stares of others boring a hole into her wherever she went, Trony now has the confidence to stand tall and declare with confidence, "I'm not that kind of hero, and I don't want to be. If being a hero means I'm able to help those who helped me when I needed it the most, then I'd rather not be one at all. A true hero doesn't live according to the expectations of others, but act according to their own principles. So, Maiden, I'm asking you for a favor. Step aside and let us go
let us go to Eleg. After hearing Trony's story, Maine begins to tremble. I knew it from the very beginning. I knew there was no way either of you could have intended to harm the Ark. And yet, even though I know I was positive neither of you were irregulars, still I Trony slowly inches towards Maine and gingerly places her hand on her shoulder. You mean her foot? She's putting her foot on her shoulder? That's more likely what she's gonna... Visually, that's what it looks like. I'm sorry, I just can't stand seeing you cry. Maiden mumbles something as Trony as she continues to pat her shoulder. Eleg is inside there. She's trapped in there, and she's going to take all the blame. Go and help her. I will. Go then. She's waiting for you. Thank you. Trony nods at Maiden before running towards the room at the end of the hallway. Maiden watches her for a while, then staggers over to us. I know I don't deserve any of your mercy, but is there any chance? It's okay, Maiden. I'll make sure you have a home to come back to. You're always welcome. Are you sure? Of course. If you didn't come back, Exia would be super pissed. You all still got a raid to finish. That's right. Plus, you and Eleg still have a score to settle with Iron Punch. You're right. Don't worry about me, Commander. Go to Eleg. I won't stand in your way, nor will anyone else. I'll see to that. Maiden brushes by me and heads outside into the other hallway. Are we gonna get to see her again? I think we will. Come on. Let's go see how the story ends. Oh boy. Yeah, I want to know. How's it gonna end? The Intrinsic Squad, a group of Nikkes that were created to suppress or eliminate any Nikke who became irregulars. What's an irregular Nikke? Because, like, that's not the same thing as what happened in the last event. Irregulars have to be different. What was the other one? Not irregular. It's Tyrant. I don't remember. Due to all of these cloak and dagger measures, Maiden has never felt a sense of belonging. Maiden has always yearned for a sense of belonging, to find a place where she could make friends and embrace her true self. That's the reason why she was able to open her heart to Exia, Eleg, and Trony. Maiden shakes her head with distress and pulls out her phone. Boss, it's Maiden. I'm sorry. The mission has failed. Oh no, Maiden, no. How dare you just call your boss up and tell him you failed? Did you get fired for sure, bro? Oh, and it's finally boss time. Okay, woohoo.
Hacking boom! Time for the grand finale!
Bowtie. Oh, I didn't even get to see his name. His name was Bowtie something.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Trony runs through the hallway. With each step she takes, the corridor turns a brighter shade of red, until the entire passage is bathed in crimson. An all-consuming red light emanates from the Ark's power source. Endless stacks of bodies block Trony's path. Fear grips her, but she does not stop. She cannot. If she were to stop now, the greatest horror of all would come to pass. She would be left without Eleg. Trony shakes her head vigorously, dispelling the horrific hallucinations. The hallway returns to what it was. No, she cannot stop. Not after all that Eleg has done for her. Not after all she brought Trony out of the morass of fear which once imprisoned her. Trony swings open the door and reaches out her hand. Eleg, I'm here. Trony? What is this? What am I looking? Okay, it's like a screen split. Why did you come here? I wanted to give this to you. She gives the gamepad. The gamepad is a bit worse for wear. Oh, that's a kind of cool gamepad. It looks like a PlayStation gamepad, though. What the? Did I spoil it on the way here? Forget that. That's not what's important. You can't be here right now. It might not be too late. You need to. No. This is what's most important to me. Letting you know my true feelings is what mattered the most. Trony, aren't you afraid of what will happen to us both? There are people out there who want to keep the truth about the power source hidden. They will hunt us down and show us no mercy. We could disappear without a trace at any moment. I remember something you once told me. You said that no matter what fear grips me now, I'll be able to overcome them. No matter how much time it takes. Be it months or even years, I will absolutely positively be able to overcome them. It doesn't matter if I'm scared, because I know that it will pass. So take my hand, Eleg. The voice that used to lead Eleg out of the room when she was young, once again extends her hand, and Eleg grabs it with a smile. Eleg, yes? I am glad to have you with me. Yes, me too. I'm glad we're back together. Is that the end? I'm glad she was able to say her piece. Yes, oh yes, absolutely. Isn't friendship a wonderful thing? Ether? What are you doing here? I am the supervisor, aren't I? Why shouldn't I be here? Supervisor, what do you mean? Didn't I tell you? Someone high up in the MMR ordered that all members of Electric Shock be arrested. And you're the one who received that order? Correct. Even so, you have nothing to worry about. I have no intention of interfering with those two. Why not? They've shown us that they have potential, and for that, they should be rewarded. With that being said, how about we make a deal? You stand nothing to lose nothing. If you play along, I'll make the following report to MMR when I get back. Eleg and Trony's memories were successfully wiped, and I will personally see to it that neither of them will uncover the truth behind the Ark's power source again. If they ask why one of them wasn't disposed of, I have an ace up my sleeve for that. Don't worry. What do you say, number 7? Are you interested? If I agree to this deal, what's the catch? Simple. Offer support to both Eleg and Trony, so that they can continue to uncover further secrets behind the Ark's operation. Be a guardian angel for them both. What's your end game here? Me? I merely want to see what Nikkes are capable of. How far a Nikke will go while knowingly disobeying orders. I want to know more about their potential. I'll take your silence as a yes. Very well. I'll go and give that report to the higher-ups. Don't worry. Don't forget your end of the deal. It won't be easy. Another interloper is also keeping tabs on Eleg and Trony. Not that it's anything to fret excessively over. I'm simply saying you'll have to put in some effort. Oh, and tell the two of them that I have high hopes for them, and whatever they'll accomplish in the future. Okay, that's the end of the event. Is that it? That's the end. Oh my goodness. That was long. That was like 30 minutes longer than normal. And they didn't really explain what the secret of the power source of the Ark was. Wait, what was I looking at there? That is a pose right there. That is a sus pose. Oh, she's got like ramen, like cup of noodles with her. It's kind of cool. And she's on her tank thing. I don't know what you call it. What is this? Oh, these are the rewards, mission rewards. Yeah, give me those. Is there another one in here? Another background? No, that's the only background. Let's go to the shop. Let's see. What do we get first? I've already got the character, so I don't need to get the recruit vouchers. Let's just get all of these upgrade materials, because that's handy dandy. Get all this, all of these. I don't really need this stuff right now. We can get like half of this, right? Yeah, that'll get us 5. And now we've got 700. Can I get all these? I can. Okay. That works for now. Let's upgrade our guys. I can show off some of my favorite Nikkes too. Did we do the daily login? I didn't. Daily login. Oh, we get some game controllers. I already own 5 of these though. Interesting. DigiCat Adventure, huh? That's what they're calling it. Okay, so now we need to go to the outpost. And I need to go to... I guess I could do this real quick. And I need to go to the recycling room, question mark? I never forget... Yeah, it's this one. I never remember which one it is. I always get the recycling room and the other room mixed up. So now we're just upgrading our Nikke's base power level based on their class. This one could go up 2. This one goes up 2. Oh, that one just goes up 1. Okay. Now let's go to the synchro room. What's going on in here? It wants me to upgrade this twice, I guess. Okay, level 291. Oh, and I'm short on stuff. Oh my goodness, that's the first time I've ever been short on the blue chips, or whatever they're called. Fascinating. But that doesn't really matter, because I can get, like, infinity of those. Because I've literally got 1,400. How many do I have? I have... I don't know. It doesn't say how many. I can open up. If I open up all. Okay, I'm not gonna do it now. I don't really need to upgrade. Okay, but that's funny. I can like get 500 million in like a single button. That's funny. Okay. Well, that's it for today's adventures into Nikke. I guess I can show off some of my favorite Nikkes. We got Volume here. She's one of my favorites. No one ever cosplays Volume, sadly.
What's
Love
up,
her.
homie? Can you even sing? Let's do
Uh,
a duet sometime.
I just like her design a lot. I don't really care for her personality too much, but her design is really cool. Oh, I should equip the new Modernia outfit too. Yeah, that one looks so
I
cool.
want to show everyone what I can.
The violent shakes, eh? I like her guns. She's got so many guns now. This is a $60... Well, I shouldn't say $60. This was a $50 skin. Which is kind of ridiculous. Who else is... Viper is one of my favorites. She's just got good outfits all around. Even her base outfit is really good. I really like this outfit. It's kind of got like this like chest straps on it, and it just looks good. And I like the skirt too. It's very shiny. It's just good design overall. The bunny girl outfit's pretty good, but I mean it's just a pink bunny girl. I really like Rei. I wish she was a little bit stronger. She's a defense Nikke, but she's funny.
I love these snacks, especially the ones you give me, teacher.
I wish she makes this face in some cutscenes where she's just like what the fuck are you looking at? Like a pure disgust. It's so funny. Let's see here. Guillotine's pretty cool.
Whenever I see you, my heart starts to race. Perhaps I need to see a doctor.
She's actually partnered with Maiden, and Guillotine is like delusional AF. She's crazy. I mean, most of the Nikkes are delusional. I'm not gonna lie, most of them are delusional. Why can I like put stuff on these? Like they got better gear now. Oh, is it just because it's targeted towards her? Are you missless? You are missless. Interesting. Interesting. This is the first time I've been able to upgrade their gear like that. That's fascinating.
Wow! You came bounding over when I blew the
Why is this
whistle.
shiny?
That's awesome!
This one's not shiny. No, this one is shiny. But it's not shiny here. How come it's shiny? Oh no, it did shine. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So, like, if it matches their thing, it's a better match for them?
Need sleep.
I mean, of course, but, like...
Same bed.
Interesting. Interesting. Nikke. Let's see. We're gonna raid someone new today. I'm thinking let's raid a VTuber. Let's see who's here.
There's not many people streaming Nikke today. It's a small category. You know, you would think that just after like the big event and like there'd be a few more people, but I guess not. Let's see. Let's see this person. This person seems good. Let's raid this person. We're gonna raid. How long they've been? They haven't been on for too long. I don't hear them talking though. Hello? Interesting. Maybe they're muted? I don't know. Let's check someone else. Maybe it's just my browser?
Like,
Here we go. We'll read this person. This person's talking. It seems like they're in the event. Or the last event? I don't know what they're actually doing. But we'll raid them. They seem nice. Okay, everyone be nice. Oh, hey, it puts people in the same category here? Interesting. Yeah, just be friendly, everyone. We're raiding another person who's playing Nikke, but they are VTubers, so give them much love. I don't know when my next stream is going to be. I was supposed to do a collab today, but the collab partner never got back to me, so I don't think it's happening. Maybe I'll do it next week. I really want to do more content warning, because there's a new map, apparently. So I'll do that eventually. And I've got YouTube videos coming out. I've just been editing all week, and it's hard. All the Japan footage requires so much editing. There's so much of it. Like, there's so... I don't know what I need to do. I'm really close on 2 videos, but it's just so much time going into it. But thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to check out the my YouTube channel and be nice to our raider. We're raiding Akane Akagi, I think. Akane Akagi, I think that's how you say it. But they seem nice, and yeah, have a good one. Okay, now we can stop streaming over here.